All right, good morning. Welcome back, everybody. It's Wake and Break. Got me some select 2024 25 24 cards in the box, supposedly. And got Shy Gilgis Alexander on the front, looking to chase down ultra rare Tiger Prisms. And new look for ultra rare Crown Jewels insert. Features a 400 card set, which will cost you a lot of money, and including, unless you got a guy for that, I don't know. Including one, I can't read that. The plastic's covering that up. But they got different levels of cards. Some are supposed to be more rare than others. Anyway, you guys pretty much know that. If not, you'll soon know that. I never know which way to cut the plastic because sometimes I use the boxes as props and like to have them look good in the background. So I turn this way or this way, and sometimes that plastic will flap around. This is staying in place so far, but it just depends if you're going to do this side of the box or if you're going to flip around and do that side. Oops. Anyway, I watched some cool video on YouTube. It said how titled like how Topps baseball cards are made. So I think it said Topps. Yeah. Anyway, looked like a pretty cool video. I about got the whole thing watched, but I'll probably watch it again anyway. It's pretty cool how the process of your cards go through to, be created. There's a lot more to it, really, especially with just tech talk behind it. The chemicals and ingredients in the paper and that's pretty interesting. You guys have to check it out if you're bored or whatever. Bored or interested. All right, let's get into this here. I gotta get a drink first. But yeah, even the technology going into the making of the wrappers and stuff. I'm gonna watch that again. That was like, it was interesting. The only thing that was missing was the bubble gum, I'm sure. It might have a little bit on that, on the history of them or something, but. Amen Thompson. Bronny James Jr. rookie. There's the backs of them, no stats, which I totally frown on. Just a little summary or whatever. And I don't like to read them a lot of times. It's just the writing's terrible mostly, or just I don't get it. I mean, something for whoever wrote it. Anyway, I guess I can go ahead and read this one for you. James' performances in the NBA Developmental League brought joy to teammate Quincy Oliveri. I was just happy to see him get out there and show the world that he can play, Oliveri said. I think I'm a big advocate on pushing that he's a great basketball player. Yep, show me some stats. Let me proofs in the pudding. Yeah, that's what I hate about these. Other than that, nice little cards. Andrew Wiggins, C.J. McCollum. Oh, I was gonna show you one more thing in case you're not really familiar. Yeah, like this one here. That's supposed to be a more rare or something because it's premier level instead of being concourse level. Now this is a common brawny because it's just concourse level, whereas if it was premier, I would assume that's what they mean by being better. More rare or something. There's Eamon Thompson there. So which one was our premier? It's been this one. Yep. Yeah, only 4 cards a pack. It should at least be 5. Ooh, security tag. Does that mean something? Ooh, got something fancy coming up here. Got Julius Randle. Now I kind of want to peek at every one of them just to see if they're supposedly premier or this concourse. There's my rookie over here. This concourse. We got Devin Carter, rookie. And let's check out who this orange one is. Damian Lillard. And our last card be a silver, like Tristan da Silva. Tristan da Silva. Alright, cool. That is premier. Devin is, ooh, Devin's mezzanine level. Is that better than premier? That might be better than premier. And then we got Damian Lillard. And that one was concourse. But still, it's just a fancy card. It's a magnetic moment we've been waiting for. Yeah, I just figured we'd do a little basketball. Pack number 3. Halfway mark. DeJounte Murray. The concourse. I got Terrence Shannon Jr. Rookie for Timberwolves. And that is concourse. I wish they even had their, college stats, like their, career and their last season, previous season. Whatever, just whatever, if they've been in the NBA a while, or just them 2 lines, the previous year and then the career stats. Just put them 2, and got Trae Young. concourse. But now I think they're set in their ways like, oh, it's tradition. We don't have it on these cards. And it's like, well, you need to. Nicola Topic. Rookie for the Thunder. Premier. I'm guessing that mezzanine must be the actual premier. All right, give me a second. I wasn't totally prepared. I don't know whether to put that one in one or not since it's mezzanine level. Guess I'll always put it in it and then take it out. I already got my little thumbprint on it, looks like. I guess I could hit the light on. Zach Edey, Zach Edey, rookie. Jimmy Butler, the third. Oh, guess I better check Zach Edey. Yeah, he was concourse. Jimmy's a concourse. And who do we got here? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And too bad that wasn't a silver. And our silver is going to be Jaylen Brown. Excuse me. I had to get out and play in the yard this morning, put down some grass seed. A couple bare spots. And I thought it'd be good to do it kind of while it's sprinkling. 2 packs. Less than 10 cards. But there's a chance. Let's get a Tiger Stripe or an autograph. Stephen Castle. It's got a different looking San Antonio uniform. Sky blue. Rookie. That is a concourse. So up to 3 rookies now. Chris Paul. Showing off that San Antonio uniform again. I kind of like it. I could do without all the t-shirt and the thermal underwear underneath there and the Spanx or whatever you want to call it. The clown outfit. It's like, let's just stick to the, stick to the uniforms. I remember wearing socks like that in the 70s, but ours would have the stripes on them. But they go all the way up your calf. And you'd wear them with a pair of cutoffs, which would go down to your knee. Jordan Clarkson and Cameron Johnson. Cameron's a premier level. What was I doing? Premier goes over here. Oh, that's not right. That's concourse. Yes, I don't have it. That's my only second. I don't know what I'm up to. All right, let's get back to action. Jordan Clarkson. He was a concourse. Still, I like the looks of these. I'm hoping maybe next week come across a Topps Chrome Mega Box or something. I don't even know if they're out yet, but I'd kind of rather get one of them than a blaster, but I would like to get one of each at least. It'd be nice. See what happens on that front. Last pack. Got Keldon Johnson. Nikola Topic, rookie. Concourse. Got Reed Shepard. That's probably a mezzanine, maybe. Another rookie. And then our last card, which I guess we saw already, would have been a Paul George. He's a concourse. Yeah, this is another one of the mezzanine levels. So I'm not sure what that is. I would think it'd go concourse, mezzanine, then premier, so maybe it does, I don't know. I'll go ahead and put him in a magnetic. Only because I got an extra one. Might need to take it out of it later. Yeah, I got some top loaders on order, but I have no idea when they're getting here. It doesn't look like he put a tracking number on it, so I don't even know if they've been shipped yet. So as far as I know, he could have been on vacation at the National and come back, and it might sit a week before he gets it sent out. So hopefully I'll get him this week, though, because I hate waiting. And I'm sure, I think I want to say it cost, well, no, it was free shipping. So, but supposedly, but yeah, I paid that extra tariff or whatever on them, or that was, you know, yeah, they add up. I think I got a good deal, but still, compared to all the other offers I seen. But yeah, they're not cheap, man. That and the brand you get or whatever. And to me, a lot of the cheaper brands are just as good as the, you know, I'm not even going to say their names, but a lot of the cheaper brands are just as good. So I would go by price, and hopefully you know the quality before you know what to expect. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed that. You get some of your own, rip them, put it on video so we can all watch it. And anyway, I'll end it there. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you later.